Patience, the quiet strength of a calm heart. Introduction. In life, there are moments when we want to speak just to release our anger. There are moments when we want to answer back because we feel hurt. There are moments when we want to give up because everything feels too heavy. But after those moments pass, we often realize something important. Not every situation needs an immediate reaction. Not every pain needs to turn into resentment. And not every silence means weakness. There is a deep word in Eastern wisdom: patience. It means patience. It means endurance. It means self-control. But more than that, it means knowing how to stay calm when your heart is disturbed. To be patient does not mean you are weak. It means you are strong enough not to let anger control you. It means you can pause before speaking. You can wait before judging. You can step back before making a mistake. A person may be strong because of money, power, or status, but the truly strong person is the one who can master himself, the one who can control anger, the one who can overcome pride, the one who can keep walking through hardship without losing kindness. That is the true meaning of patience. Chapter 1. Patience is not weakness. Many people think patience means giving in. They think it means letting others look down on you. They think it means staying silent because you are afraid. But true patience is not weakness. True patience is quiet strength. When someone insults you and you remain calm, it does not mean you feel nothing. It means you refuse to let anger make decisions for you. When someone misunderstands you and you do not rush to explain, it does not mean you have no words. It means you understand that sometimes time is the best answer. When you step back from an argument, it does not mean you have lost. It means you know that winning one argument may cost you a relationship. People who lack patience often react through emotions. When they are happy, they promise too quickly. When they are angry, they speak too harshly. When they are sad, they want to give up. But a patient person understands that emotions are like waves. They may rise high, they may feel powerful, but eventually they pass. Patience does not make a person smaller, it makes a person deeper. Chapter 2. Patience with words. Words are light when spoken, but heavy when remembered. One sentence spoken in anger can hurt someone for a long time. One careless word can break trust that took years to build. That is why one of the first lessons of patience is learning to be patient with your words. When you are angry, do not rush to speak. When you are sad, do not rush to decide. When someone provokes you, do not rush to answer. When you do not know the full story, do not rush to judge. Some words cannot be taken back. Even after an apology, the wound may remain. A patient person is not silent forever. They still speak, but they speak at the right time. They still disagree, but they disagree with wisdom. They still protect themselves, but they do not let anger turn them into someone cruel. Silence at the right time is wisdom. Speaking at the right time is courage. Knowing when to do each one is maturity. Chapter 3. Patience in hard times. Life is not always easy. There are days when you work hard but see no results. There are times when you try your best, but no one recognizes your effort. There are seasons when the road feels long, lonely, and tiring. Without patience, it is easy to give up. A seed cannot become a tree the moment it is planted. A person cannot become successful after only a few days of effort. A long road cannot be finished in just a few steps. Patience in hard times means understanding that everything meaningful takes time. A beginner must be patient with mistakes. A student must be patient with difficult lessons. A creator must be patient when no one is watching yet. A person who wants to change must be patient with small progress. Some results come slowly, but slow does not mean impossible. Sometimes life is not denying you success. It is simply asking whether you are willing to keep going. In difficult times, do not only ask, "When will I succeed?" Ask yourself, "Did I move forward a little today?" Because patience does not create a miracle overnight. It creates a person strong enough to reach the day when the miracle appears. Chapter 4. Patience with others. Every person comes from a different story. Everyone carries different pain, different memories, and different ways of thinking. That is why not everyone will understand you, and you will not always understand everyone else. Being patient with others means understanding that no human being is perfect. Parents may love you, but sometimes they do not know how to show it. Friends may care about you, but sometimes they may hurt you without meaning to. Family members may want the best for you, but their words may still feel heavy. Strangers may judge you simply because they do not know your journey. Being patient with others does not mean allowing people to hurt you again and again. It means giving yourself enough calmness to see the situation clearly. Some people need forgiveness. Some people need honest conversation. Some people need distance. Sometimes forgiveness is patience. Sometimes silence is patience. Sometimes walking away peacefully is also patience. The purpose of patience is not to please everyone. The purpose of patience is to protect your heart from hatred. Chapter 5. Patience with yourself. There is one kind of patience many people forget. Patience with yourself. Often we forgive others more easily than we forgive ourselves. One failure and we call ourselves weak. One wrong choice and we blame ourselves for a long time. One slow season and we think we are falling behind everyone else. But every person makes mistakes. Every person has moments of confusion. Every person has days when they do not know what to do next. Being patient with yourself means giving yourself a chance to learn again, to begin again, to stand up again. Do not force yourself to become great overnight. Do not demand that you be strong all the time. Do not compare your journey with someone else's timeline. Do not judge your whole life by one difficult chapter. A tree grows every day, but you cannot see its growth every minute. A person grows the same way. Some changes are happening quietly inside you. You may not notice them yet, but they are still real. As long as you are a little better than yesterday, you are still moving forward. Patience with yourself is not an excuse to stop trying. It is the strength to keep improving without hating who you are. Chapter 6. Patience and Pride. One of the hardest parts of patience is learning to overcome pride. Pride wants to win. Pride wants to be praised. Pride wants to be right. Pride does not want to be looked down on. Pride wants to react the moment it feels hurt. But as we grow older, we begin to understand something. Not every victory brings peace. Not every argument is worth winning. Not every response needs to be spoken. Some words make us feel powerful for a moment, but leave regret for a long time. A person with too much pride is easily hurt. One comment can disturb their whole day. One criticism can make them feel small. One misunderstanding can make them desperate to prove themselves. But a patient person does not need to prove everything to everyone. They know their value does not depend on other people's opinions. They do not live to win every argument. They live to become stronger, calmer, and wiser. When pride becomes smaller, the heart becomes wider. When the heart becomes wider, life becomes lighter. Chapter 7. Patience and Success. No lasting success is built without patience. A person who wants to learn must be patient with difficult lessons. A person who wants to build a career must be patient with pressure and failure. A person who wants to create something meaningful must be patient when the world does not notice yet. A person who wants to become better must be patient with daily discipline. Success usually does not come to the impatient. Impatient people often quit too early. They change direction too quickly. They lose control when things become hard. But patient people are different. They do not need everything to happen immediately. They know how to plant seeds, water them, protect them, and wait. Patience does not make you slower. It helps you go farther. Because in life, some things cannot be forced. The more you rush, the easier it is to make mistakes. The more you panic, the more peace you lose. A patient person is like someone walking a long road. They do not run so fast that they collapse halfway. They keep their rhythm. They keep their direction. They keep their heart steady. And in the end, they reach places that impatient people never get to see. Chapter 8. When patience is not enough. Patience is good, but patience does not mean allowing yourself to be hurt forever. Some things require patience, but some things require courage. You should not be patient with repeated disrespect. You should not be patient with people who keep using your kindness. You should not be patient with an environment that destroys your self-worth. You should not be patient with wrongdoing just because you are afraid to speak up. Wise patience brings peace. Blind patience brings suffering. So a person who truly understands patience does not simply endure everything. They know what to forgive. They know what to discuss. They know what to walk away from. They know when to stay calm and when to stand firm. Patience is not about letting life control you. Patience is about keeping your heart steady so you can choose the right path. Closing patience may look simple, but living with patience is a lifelong practice. Be patient with your words so you do not create wounds. Be patient in hard times so you do not give up too soon. Be patient with others so your heart does not become bitter. Be patient with yourself so you can keep growing. Be patient with time so your efforts can become something meaningful. Everyone will be tested in life. Some are tested by failure. Some are tested by criticism. Some are tested by loneliness. Some are tested by anger. Some are tested by the quiet pressure of waiting. But a patient person does not fall easily because they understand that stepping back does not always mean losing. Being silent for a moment does not always mean weakness. Waiting a little longer does not always mean failure. Patience does not remove every storm from life. But it gives your heart the strength to stand steady in the storm. And when your heart is steady, you can keep walking. Slowly, calmly, strongly. Patience is not bowing down to life. Patience is walking through life with a heart deep enough, wide enough, and strong enough to remain at peace. Thank you for staying with me until the end. I hope today's story gave you something valuable to think about and carry with you. For more meaningful and inspiring books, make sure to follow me.